Hello and welcome back to the mat. I'm so happy that you're here to join for a slow flow yoga flow sequence. You won't need any props for today's practice. And with that, I'd say let's begin in a comfortable cross-legged position. So finding whatever way helps you find a nice tall spine. Maybe that means sitting up on a pillow or a block, rolling your shoulders up and back to expand your chest, keeping your chin slightly tucked, hands on knees, and then either lowering your gaze or gently closing down your eyes, tuning into the sensation of your breath as you take a few rounds of deep inhalations and exhalations. So just allow yourself the next few breaths to really arrive and settle into your practice. And inhale, gently flicker open your eyes. And inhale, reaching your arms up, palms to touch overhead. Exhale, pull the arms down, forming fists, bending at the elbows as you open your chest. Inhale, rounding forward, bringing your forearms and elbows to touch in front of you as you round your spine back. Inhale, open the arms, chest comes forward, finding a little back bend. Inhale, reaching the arms up, palms overhead. And exhale, right hand comes to the mat, left arm reaches up and over, so you're drawing your left fingertips towards the right side of your mat. You can keep a little bend in your elbow or come onto your fingertips. Just make sure that you're sinking both of your hip bones, especially your left one, down towards the earth. If you'd like to take this a little further, you can also come down onto your forearm, really opening up the left side of the body. All right, inhale, reaching back up and switching sides. Left hand or fingertips come to the left side, right arm reaches up and across to the left hand side. Nice right body stretch, and again the option to stay on your fingertips, or if you're coming down onto your palm, you can bend into your elbow, or coming down onto the forearm. Letting both hips sink heavy towards the earth. And inhale, coming back up, reaching the arms up and overhead, and exhale, bringing hands to heart center, releasing the hands on your knees, and we're going to take some big circles. So inhale, leaning forward as the chest comes forward and bending into the elbows. Exhale, rounding backwards as you straighten your arms. And just taking these nice big circles as you start to warm up your hips and your spine. Taking these as fast or as slow feels good in your body. And you can keep the circles small or large. I'm just taking one more circle in this direction before switching sides. So taking those nice big juicy circles in the other direction. I like to imagine moving through honey, so really taking your time to feel into the sensations of this movement in your body. One more circle, and then finding back through center, clasping your hands behind your back, bringing the fists to your right hip, and then just letting your right ear draw towards your right shoulder, so you start to feel a nice stretch across the left side of your neck. Inhale, releasing your neck back through center, and then just bringing your fists over towards your left hip crease, letting your left ear draw towards your left shoulder. Letting your right shoulder sink low as you find that stretch across the right side of your neck. Inhale, release. And from here, bringing your left leg out to one side, right foot comes to the inside of your left leg. And we're going to reach our right arm up and overhead. So again, finding a right side body stretch, but this time the left hand is resting anywhere along your left knee that feels comfortable. Opening your chest up towards the sky, breathing in. And exhale, just planting your right hand behind you, rolling onto your right knee, reaching your left arm up into the back as you lift your hips into a supported wild thing. It's a really nice pose if you're practicing first thing in the morning, or if you've had a long day of sitting behind you, really opening up your chest, finding a gentle back bend. And exhale, release. Facing your extended left leg, so turning your hips to square towards your foot as you inhale, reaching your arms up and overhead. Exhale, folding forward into Janu Shirshasana. So don't worry if your hands can't find all the way to your feet, you can let them land anywhere along your leg. Or if you can find your foot, making sure that your toes are pointing upwards and then folding from the hips. A few deep rounds of breath as you allow yourself to soften into this pose. Inhale from here, gently walking yourself back up and switching over to the other side. So extending your right leg to the right side, left foot comes to the inside of your right foot. Right arm lands anywhere along your right leg as your left arm reaches up and overhead, reaching for the right foot. But we want to make sure that we're not collapsing down, so really spiral that top shoulder open so your chest opens up and you feel that lovely stretch across the left side of your body, all the way from your left hip up the side of your rib cage, armpit, shoulder, all the way to the tips of your left fingertips. Exhale, bringing that left hand behind you now, rolling onto your left knee, right arm reaches up and back as you lift your hips into supported wild thing. Think of expanding your chest towards the sky, finding a back bend. I like to flatten my right foot here, but see what feels good in your body. And exhale, releasing, coming to face your extended right leg, so squaring the hips to the right side. Inhale, reach your arms up as you lengthen your spine. Exhale, folding from the hips, so think about the belly drawing towards your thighs and then folding forward wherever you land. Allowing yourself to fold into Janu Shirshasana on the right side. Inhale, gently walking yourself back up. Facing the long end of your mat, bringing your feet together, knees apart, holding onto your feet. As you inhale, lengthen your spine, drawing your chest forward, and exhale, folding forward into butterfly forward fold. Work towards drawing your knees closer to the ground, opening the back sides of your hips. Sending the breath across the back of your spine, relaxing your shoulders, and letting the breath flow evenly and smoothly. And then inhale, gently lifting yourself back up, planting your feet about hip width distance apart. Palms come behind you with the fingertips facing your bum, as we prepare for reverse tabletop. Inhale, lifting the hips, keeping the chin tucked, or letting the head roll back if that feels comfortable. Really think of pressing into your feet, lifting those hips a little higher, breathing in. And exhale, release the bum back down, crossing at the ankles, rolling over your knees into all fours, tabletop position. Activating your core muscles, tuck your toes, hovering your knees a few inches up off the mat, breathing in. And exhale, lifting hips up and back. We're just going to spend a little bit of time in a downward facing dog. So pedaling out the knees, finding a nice long back. And inhale, ripple forward into high plank position. Nice strong abs. Exhale, chaturanga, lowering all the way down to the belly. Inhale, cobra, pressing into the palms. And exhale, knees wide, big toes touching as you melt yourself down into child's pose. Inhale deeply and exhale, side out with a... You can stay here, or if you'd like a little bit more stretch in your shoulders, you can bring your palms to touch, bending at the elbows so your thumbs come to rest at the base of your neck. Releasing the arms and just spending a few rounds of breath here. Letting go of any tension in your body now. And inhale gently, gazing forward. Walking your hands back in and finding into a comfortable seated position. Eyes are closed, hands are resting comfortably on your knees. Taking a moment to tune in with your physical body, the quality of your thoughts, the feeling of your breath. Perhaps it's a bit deeper, calmer, slower now at the end of this short practice. And hopefully your body is feeling more ease. If not, that's also totally fine. Inhale, bringing your palms to touch at your heart space with the thumbs resting on your breastbone, just sensing the gentle beating of your heart, the aliveness pulsing through your body. And exhale, lower your gaze. Namaste. Thank you very much for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed this class. I'm really enjoying reading all of your lovely comments when you practice with me. It's really the best way for me to connect. I know that you're all behind the camera practicing with me, but when you leave me a comment, it really means so much, because then I really get a feel for who's practicing, where in the world, what the practice means to you. Of course, if you have any suggestions, you can also leave them in the comment box. The best way to support my channel, of course, is to be subscribed, give the video a thumbs up. And as usual, here's this little QR code which you can follow. My channel is not yet monetized. I have the subscriber base, but I do need more watch time hours, so even just watching this video to the end is helpful. But in the meantime, if you would like to help support, then I can get a new camera set up. Otherwise, I really look forward to seeing you on the mat again real soon. All my love.